Oh no, I'm not muted. I'm just making sure that the recording is stable enough here. Which it is, so this can work. No, like I just said, I normally just do that, just like, as like a quick test to make sure that the stream isn't like lagging immensely. Just a real quick check, just to make sure I don't have to mess with anything again. Smack my microphone. Yeah, so this update's definitely something.
Hello.
Yeah, it's quite the experience. And like constantly going here every single time, like every other race, because that's just the main thing that everybody's picking nowadays. The Bikini Bomb track. This is the best part of the DLC altogether. I did not change my setup. Okay, so now I'm gonna do terribly. What do I think of the track? It's... okay, one thing I definitely like is that it's not as difficult as the other recent DLC track. That's a plus. There is one thing though, that one path you see right there, I have no idea yet how to actually go down that way. I also have such a hard time for some reason just trying to turn properly when I try to take that shortcut. Also, the final lap, especially on this part, is so chaotic. Beyblade build, yeah, this is the default spin drift setup because I forgot to switch it. But yeah, that like last couple turns in the last lap is pure chaos, especially during a festival. Yeah, I already tried that, it didn't work. Like, I tried using a boost twist, I don't know if I didn't time it right or what. Oh god, why is there a monster truck? You know, if I had to get hit by one, I'd rather pick the semi-truck than the monster truck. with that shortcut, the best way to do it is to drill a laser. But I don't think that really makes sense, because I don't think shortcuts are made for those items in mind. Like a wisp, like a boost wisp, I'd understand, but like... that doesn't feel right. Also, I think I've seen people take that shortcut without using those items. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, I did hit the wisp, but alright. Yeah, because I got a bunch of fire going all over the place, because you got meteors in the bottom of the sea, because of course. Thoughts on the characters for the DLC? I don't want to talk about it. I really don't. I really don't want to talk about it. Is it bad to say that this is the one DLC that I least look forward to? Yeah, that is honestly, like, the track itself is just the best part of this. Though I kind of wish the final lap track was a little bit better. Like, it doesn't feel, like, different enough from the first lap version. Yeah, I just haven't been able to pull up that shortcut at all yet. To be honest, like, I have only, like, recently done the festival because last night I recorded the video on it. And I wanted to record my first experiences of the track, so I didn't play any of the festival until then. Oh boy, the one with the censored name. Pick the track. Actually, no, there is something weird about those usernames. It looks like that because it's like, it's inappropriate, right? Because if that's the case, I'm not joking. Earlier today, I played against someone that had the word liquor in his name. So how, if that's the case, how is that not censored? I've seen at least SpongeBob's, that's basically it. Gonna be honest, didn't think much of it. I just keep on fighting this other Blaze. You know, I kind of can still snake, kind of, with the level 2 charge increase. It's just not as easy to do. I don't know how I didn't get hit there, but it worked. Ah, yes, let me just feed the Wisp my bomb. That's a great idea. What in the world is happening? Don't shove me into the tornadoes. Y'all have one job. That was to not shove me into it. Now, poor Wisp could be good. And the one time I get shoved, it actually helped me turn better. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Yep, see everybody. How did you get so far ahead? Okay, hold on. Which Blaze won?
A victory hard won.
I think I won. I think I might have actually won. Oh my god, I did! I was down to the wire there. There's just a silver called steroids. You feel like the Minecraft track is harder than this? Yeah, it definitely is. I kind of like that this is slightly easier. Oh, I honestly did not know that about the date. I don't even actually know the... I mean, I've seen the first movie was the one that had the paddy wagon in it, right? Like, I've seen that. I didn't know when it was released. You know what? Okay, or not. Oh boy, I'm on the sponge team. Yes! Anywho, as I was saying, you know what? Cat box. Even though it doesn't even look like it on the teams. Yeah! See ya! Well, again, I haven't seen anything SpongeBob related in years, except for this, because holy crap, half of this lobby is SpongeBob. Like, I counted actually 6 of them. Oh my god. There's so many. And then just me, a cat in a cardboard box. Oh my god, there's so many of them! Of course, the one time I'm on the SpongeBob team, you got an invasion of them. That was a giant, fat blow to the back of my skull. Can you put Blaze in the paddy wagon? I mean, I don't see why I can't. I just thought it'd be funny to put her in the cardboard box. I kept on getting suggested to make a cardboard box of a car. Well, that was just a terrible time to get hit by that. Wait, not now, not now. Okay. That was a slight close call. Yeah, you're not gonna have fun with that. Yeah, I don't think he's happy about that. It's a possibility that he might be upset. Steve in the paddy wagon. Yeah, that's also a thing. You know, to be honest, a good chunk of the Sonic characters have the same issue in that as the minecart, where they're just too small. Like, especially the hedgehogs. Okay, who even tossed that? I already spun 100 times. How am I not nauseous? I think that's third.
A grand display, everyone.
Imagine Cream in the paddy wagon. Like, imagine anybody that isn't a SpongeBob character in that thing, pretty much. Now that's a tad bit more like it. Big in the pad. Yeah, you see, at least that would fit him. You can, even at this angle, she's just peeking over the minecart. Also, wow, that was a lot of points. All for Starfish. Or Charmy in the paddy wagon. I will unleash. Actually, I don't think it's necessary to unleash the army just yet. Actually, let me switch this real quick. And then let me just, go back here. Like, yeah, you can barely even see their eyes. SpongeBob in the minecart. It's just double cube.
Hello?
Be like, you can't even see his eyes. Like, what about for Sonic? It's the same for him. I mean, Tails can at least see through here. Knuckles barely can. Amy barely can. Cream can see better than Amy. Big, it makes sense. Oh my god, we have a full team of paddy wagons. And we're going back to here again because we got no variety because everybody wants to pick that. Half Minecraft, half paddy wagon. That, no. No. I have already seen what cars look like if you just have a part of the minecart, and the same thing applies to this. It doesn't look right. What would that be called, though? The mine wagon and the paddy cart? Alright, fair enough. Gotta love how this game, you get hit once and you go from second to 12th.
Coming down the track.
Frenzy time!
Wish I could take it a little bit better, but I guess not. Get away from... trying to avoid that. But yeah, it would be like the mine wagon and the paddy cart. Which only one of those doesn't sound right. Oh, I did snipe him. No, no, get away. Oh yes, let me just try to use a wisp on the ghost. That's gonna work beautifully. This is a Mario Kart where you can do that with a blue shell. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't really tried it. Half Paddy Wagon, half Amy's car. Wouldn't this just be called the Paddy Lady? What did I even place?
Well done, everyone. Bravo.
I'm guessing at the highest second from that. Yeah, second. Although the rest of my team did not do as well. I mean, we might be able to win still. Oh yeah, we did win still. All we needed was 4 burgers as cars for victory. Oh, you can dodge it with the wisp? But straight, you know, I'm actually kind of decent with doing that in Mario Karts. I haven't really tried it in this, though. Alright, let me be something different here. Thinking Tails.
All right, let's take off.
Wow, wasn't that fitting? The yellow team for the yellow character.
Do it. Very well.
Okay, you know what? Got a text from my one friend who's apparently watching the stream is now laughing at me because I lost. Alright, I didn't realize you were here! If you still are here. You know, I wish you could customize your cars. I'll tell you, honestly, yeah. But it makes sense within some logic because I don't see how it'd be possible to have the front of a car with the back of an extreme gear. No, here's something I don't get. Why can't we overlap decals? Do you know how much more freedom we could get with that? Okay, yeah, maybe don't just, like, use you as a human ramp. Gotta make custom cars for DLC characters. I mean, they already come with DLC cars. Actually, every DLC character is gonna have a vehicle. Like, everyone so far already has one. The only, like, exclusion to that is when the DLC has had more than one character. So the past 2 paid DLC. Alright, you know what? Maybe don't just smack me off the ramp, please. Thank you very much. I would greatly appreciate if you don't do that. Can I make this? Maybe? I don't really know. I mean, Triple Wisp isn't bad in 4th. Now, you see, knocking me off isn't good either. No, not now. Don't also make me hit the... Alright, okay, yeah, that just all fell apart from there. No, it wasn't smooth sailing. What are you talking about?
Better luck next time.
You know, since Tango and Whisper are coming to the game soon... Wait, okay, whoa. I accidentally smacked my headset and the game just became really quiet for a second. Do you know Tango and Whisper are coming to the game soon? When are you gonna read the IDW comics? I honestly don't know. You know, someone a while ago suggested for me to check my local library to see if they have them. I checked recently, and the place is shutting down. So yeah, that's a no. Also heard that the free DLC characters are a part of updates, and that just makes it confusing for me. I mean, I don't see how. Isn't that kind of how updates work? Like, whenever there's a new character added for something that has some sort of, like, competitive aspect to it, you could, like... It makes sense to add, like, a patch to it. You used to go into the eShop. I mean, like, yeah, for, like, the paid stuff, but these are free characters, so therefore it makes logical sense for it to be a part of an update. You also saw a website where you can read them for free? Ah yes, piracy! Isn't that a good idea? Yeah, you know, last time I checked, I'd rather not risk getting a virus. Oh wait, I just realized doing taps now. I don't need to be in this stuff anymore. It's not a scam. I mean, I'm not saying that that what you're telling me isn't true. I'm just saying that normally said sites aren't the most safest to use. Also, wow, I'm not doing well. I'm in 9th. This could be going a lot better as everybody just grinds the side of the one fence. Okay, that was personal and you know it. You're curious why the item frenzy only yeah, I mean, it makes sense for it to appear in that because the whole point is to hit people. But yeah, I guess I don't see any reason why it couldn't be. Okay, yeah, I just drove into that. I don't see why it couldn't be in any other mode. Don't run me over, thank you. I mean, there's always comic dubs. Yeah, but like, how many comics even are there? Actually, hold on, let me look this up here. How many comics? I guess how many volumes in a way? Volumes is the Sonic, if I can spell, IDW comic. Actually, wait, no, I think volumes is like a pack. I should probably say issues. Issues. 85 main. And it says main. Keyword being main. Alright. Yeah. You think I'm gonna find 82 of those? Actually, let me do something real quick. As long as it doesn't still force me into a lobby, which it did. All right. Of course, because why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it at all? I mean, you don't have to watch them. I mean, yeah, that is true. How much would it cost to even try to get? Because that's like 80 plus. That's gotta. Oh, yeah, I have actually seen all the Sonic movies. The only thing I haven't seen from that area is just the Knuckles series. That's the only thing I haven't actually watched yet. If I just search up, like, the first volume and go to shopping. Ah! 35 bucks. Alright. And that was just for one volume. And there's about 20 of them. Yeah, that's... My god. I hate to break it to you. I don't have $600 on me. Have you uploaded a separate video on the Minecraft Miko? Yeah, I did that a while ago, actually. Ironically, those are some of the more successful videos when it comes to this game. And the SpongeBob one is actually coming out tomorrow. Yeah, let me just, like, ricochet off the walls real quick here. But yeah, I plan on doing a video on all the festivals. Awesome, what time? It's always 3 p.m. EST. Like, I try to have a video out. I've been able for... It's soon going to go on for, what, like, December? So, like, I started doing this in August, so, like, September, November... I'm gonna go into like almost 3 months straight, and I've been able to make and upload a video every other day straight for the 3 months. Is that healthy? Honestly, probably not. Yeah, he knows if I don't post Crossworlds, people don't watch stuff like my Pokemon. Yeah, one thing I have learned when it comes to doing something like YouTube is that unless you're lucky, usually only one topic sticks. It's just an algorithm doing its work. Also, wow, I think I got last place. Isn't that lovely? Finish! Couldn't even cross the finish line because obviously...
Got to do better next time.
Yeah, I'm well aware. I need to switch my gadget setup. Oh yeah, I have done already live streams where, actually the last live stream, it was just a friend lobby with viewers. We're actually able to get an entire lobby filled with that. We've also, kind of started a movement, you could say. Should I bring out the army? I think I should bring out the army. But first, finally switching my gadgets, please. It's like, it's not a cult. You don't know that. Alright, I'm bringing him out. The photos I showed you, I just showed you an image of the stream. It's not a cult. We just all decided to play as Charmy. Out of the 4 time songs from Sonic Frontiers, which song is your favorite? Honestly, it's either Find Your Flame or Undefeatable. It is not a cult! Yeah, that was, quite the experience that... Right, I forgot. The bee is suicidal. Ah, yes, the hive mind, that's right, that's what it is. Unfortunately, I am the only bee on the track for the moment, so I can persevere. Also, bro, we're gonna get the Bikini Bomb. Recommend it every single time you play. Well, right now for the festival, that's always set because of the festival. Is Charmy your favorite character to play? Actually, according to my records, I think it actually might be Silver. But my favorite character, well, like, I guess you can say that my favorite male character is Tails. Favorite female is Blaze. Well, like, if you want to know, my mains are Charmy, Blaze, Silver, Tails, Dread, actually, as well, and Jet. I should play as Jet next, honestly. But yeah, no, you see, Charmy popularity, it just came from me liking him, and then that soon one livestream kind of, erupted into something much more. Well, look, in this livestream, there is no hate towards the bee. We have no harm against the bee. He has done no harm to us. Storm's the only character here that no one probably uses. I like to play as Storm sometimes. What are you talking about? Okay, please don't... Okay. Just got Ian. Just, a regular time here playing this game. Yeah, that was an interesting time of Cream just casually trying the blackmail vector. That is, that was something. That, nothing like a racing game teaching me the lore of Sonic. You know, off topic, but this music is so intense for the final lap. I want to at least get in the top 5 and I'll be happy. Okay, why? Oh, come on, not last second!
But I really tried.
I don't know who I'd use, but maybe Nice is my favorite Prime character. I haven't watched Prime yet either, to be honest. All I know is I emo Tails. Yeah, can we, like, maybe at least get second? Thank you. Yeah, I know it's on Netflix. I just haven't... I'm gonna be honest, I've been spending most of my free time working on videos. They're scarce on my end. I haven't seen a single storm while playing today. I think I've seen one already. It is one thing you don't want to mess with when it comes to the Sonic fan base. It's their ships. They go absolutely crazy if someone gave their official opinions about them. You know, maybe I shouldn't go there. If you had to pick a crossover to be in this game, would you want being a... Okay, wow, I need to speak properly here. If you had to pick a crossover to be in this game, what would you want being a Sega character or a game? Alright, this is gonna sound crazy. I said this before in my Werehog video. But because we already have M-rated characters in here, because of Joker and Ichiban, and the fact that we're gonna have Mega Man in soon, so that means we got Capcom involved. I don't think it's impossible for maybe Devil May Cry. We need Mario in it? Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen.
Hey!
Alright, where's Jet? There he is. Yeah, I heard that Sega owns Angry Birds now. That's definitely something.
Do it.
Later! Later!
Can you show a picture on your life of who you just mentioned? I'm sorry, what? Have you played Kirby Air Riders? You know, I'm gonna be honest, I like Kirby, I just never cared for their spin-offs. You know, I'll tell you one thing about that game. The amiibos, they remind me of something. Something years ago. You said double Mike Fly? Oh, no, I didn't say that. I said Devil May Cry. As in the video game series. I would like to see characters from Devil May Cry. Sorry, I didn't know if I misspoke or not. But yeah, if they give me like Dante from that, I'll be happy. Okay, wow, I'm doing terribly because I'm looking at my laptop. Yeah, can everybody not shove me off, please? Can I also make sure I don't drift off of it either? Now, you see, normally I'm pretty good as Jet here. I hope I didn't just jinx myself. With the roster we have, Dante. Yeah, exactly, that's my point! Like I said before, we already have M-rated characters, and we're gonna have Capcom representation. So, it's not impossible. I just watched Patrick get assassinated. You know, I just realized this is a video game we can race as Sonic, SpongeBob, and Hatsune Miku. What a world to be in. This is like the fever dream of a character roster. And this isn't even Smash Bros. Okay, come on here, come on. That hit me. Oh yeah, also Minecraft Creeper, that too. No, no, not now, not now, not again! I was doing so good and then I get hit with a razor.
This is humiliating.
Another thing that comes to Sonic fanbase is that they fix games that Sega didn't like, example Sonic Forces and Sonic Frontiers. Well, I don't see anything necessarily bad about Frontiers. I actually like Forces. That game is overhated. That was the first Sonic game I've ever played. That I also replayed the most, maybe because of the fact that it's very easy to replay, because the story is only 3 hours long. I'm not joking, one time, it was just like a random, like summer afternoon. And I was like, alright, I got nothing planned. I'm just gonna play Sonic Forces again, and I end up in 3 hours beating the entire game. I don't even know why people hate Sonic Forces. I think it's because of... I think one of the reasons is because of how long it takes to beat the game. Also, the whole characterization of, you know, arguably one of the best designed villains.
Hello.
How would you feel they add Among Us and Scooby-Doo in this? Okay, now you're just speaking Fortnite now. Like, this is just turning into Fortnite then.
Hey. Hey.
With the Forces assets that we used throughout the game, character create would have been nice. Yeah, I don't see why we can't have, like, basically the equivalent of, like, Mii's in here with that. I feel like the reason is because if he could have been a much more threatening... I mean, like, yeah. To be fair, like, the thing I keep on seeing people say is that he just screams, "I am weak," most of the time. This is why I kind of wish they did. They actually put in this proper theme song in, except for just, like, one cutscene for, like, half a minute. You know, that game introduced me to a lot of characters, actually. Like, it showed me Silver, it showed me the Chaotix, showed me Zavok, showed me Chaos. I saw Orba and Cuba for the first time in that game, so yeah. It's definitely... I don't hate the game. I'll tell you one thing that's annoying about it, though. Trying to S-rank the Shadow episode stages. I've only been able to S-rank, I think, 2 of the 3, because I cannot do the second one. Every time it's with the Razor Blade. I don't like the Razor Blade, but the Razor Blade exists to be a pain, and therefore it's a pain to me. Have you played Sonic Colors? I honestly would like to play Sonic Colors. I just haven't gotten to doing it. However, the best bet for me were to be playing Colors Ultimate. Which, to be fair, I'm not complaining. Because, you see, I would like to play it at, like, maybe at the very least 1080p. I have not played Sonic Origins, though. It's not like the collection of, like, the first couple games. Because I have played the original Sonic 2. I have... I think I'm, like 3/4 into doing a playthrough of Mania, though. I think next time I do a video on that, that is, like, the rest of the game. That I'm gonna beat it. Oh, I forgot about the dialogue, because anytime, when it came to forces, because anytime I replayed a level, I just turned the dialogue off. Sonic 1, 2, 3, and CDs. What's an Origin? Yeah, I haven't played Origin either way. I have played the second game, I just... Yeah, I've only played the second one on the Sega emulator on the Switch. I find it really dumb how they put the second one on, but not the first one. Okay, yeah, that was second. The fact about Sonic Frontiers is that originally Kronos Island had a mix of some parts of Kronos and the... whatever the other two islands are called. So what, it's gonna be like more just one climate? I mean, that would have been nice. But I'm not complaining with what we got. Who's your favorite SpongeBob character? I don't have a favorite SpongeBob character. Oh, we're doing air tricks now. Hold on. Let me go. Actually, wait, it's just the wrong tab. Let me switch over to this. Oh yeah, he definitely is. Oh, speaking of which... Did you watch SpongeBob at all? Who hasn't? I just haven't touched it in like 11 years. Yeah, I've seen like plenty like years ago. Like I said, I've watched the movie. I just converted from Nickelodeon to Cartoon Network at Disney XD. Okay, so we have someone on the one team named Blaze Master, but they're not playing as Blaze. So, like... Alright. Oh. Well, isn't this awkward? I got a ghost. Actually, wait, this is my own ghost. This shouldn't damage me.
We're going my way.
But definitely hit the Miku. Okay, what type of angle is that? How are we not gonna get hit by that? Oh, I got the Bio Lizard playing again. Oh, what a perfect time for the boost! Now, if only if I didn't try to drive into a wall! Yeah, that video will be out tomorrow on Sunday. It was definitely quite the experience. Okay, you're gonna instantly double goop me? Alright.
This is not how I do things.
Oh, Rhea was the one with the towers. Alright. Yeah, I only remember Kronos and Chaos Island for the names. Really? Alright. What a good team. You got 2/3 of the Babylon Rogue, Shadow, and SpongeBob. Was not a sentence I think I would ever say. I mean, I haven't played a Silver yet.
Let's go.
Get him on his silver car. There we go. You think next time you get live could join you? It depends what I do for live. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the time, I don't like decide to like I want to do this until like a couple hours beforehand. Like, if I was still working on the SpongeBob video for tomorrow, I probably wouldn't have done it. There is one thing I definitely want to do for a stream. Like, whenever a festival next time happens. I want to get all of us together. Just a group of 4. Just an entire team as Charmy. That would generally be hilarious. I want to see the Charmy army take up like half of, not half, a third of like the entirety of the track. Would you believe me if Giganto was supposed to be in Supreme's boss arena? I guess I can see that working. I mean, Supreme looks very similar to Giganto. And I think we can all agree that's probably the most underwhelming boss. Unless we're talking about Final Horizon Supreme. Or also known as the End. Also, where did most of the lobby go? We're missing about half of it here. I have a very strong feeling that we might get kicked. It's just a hunch, though, so... Charmy Army sounds like an yeah, that's what we decided on for the name last stream. We have also waged war on Hatsune Miku. I am not joking. Okay, yeah, we're just dropping like flies now. Am I next? Three hours later. Yeah, you know what? There was one. What's kind of interesting about doing these videos is that you won't see it, but the actual recording of the video is so much longer than the actual video. Like, for example, the video tomorrow is like 20 to 21 minutes long, but the entire recording of it was edited down, and the original was still going? It's just me and Shadow! are we, is the entirety of the lobby just gonna be CPUs? Or am I now gonna get kicked? But yeah, that 21-minute video was edited down for basically an hour-long recording. Okay, yeah, I got kicked. That sucks. I keep on collecting them. The only festival I haven't gotten awards for is Miku's, but that's because I didn't really care for it. It's not even a proper race. There wasn't even a race to begin with. We all just got eliminated from it. Clearly, it just wasn't meant to be. You know, sometimes in life, that's just the case. Well, at least now we got a full lobby. It wouldn't be funny if it started like that and all the teams were NPCs. I'm pretty sure that's how it works if someone gets kicked. Like, it would just be me against that one shadow player that actually went down.
Very well.
Also, wow. This team right here is perfectly split down the middle. You know, Big's a fisherman. I think SpongeBob and Patrick would fear him. You think they got a fear of hooks? Like, imagine Big, just like has like a boat in like a pond, and for some reason his hook just catches a sponge wearing pants. His first instinct would question if it's not Froggy. They changed my setup. Oh my god! Wait. Was not aware that this kit was doing so good for the air tricks. Like, how fast did I just go for a second? Wow, alright. I'm going so fast. Oh my god. Wait. I honestly might just keep this on for the moment. SpongeBob gets PTSDs of hooks one time. Oh. So it would probably go down that way. He would be horrified and Big would question if it's Froggy. That's how it probably would go down. Okay, he purposefully aimed at that for me. Hey Patrick, eat this. Knowing him, he probably would eat metal. If he was able to basically, like, trick someone into thinking his idea is not his own, then I don't know what he can do. Actually, no, it wasn't his idea. I think it was his wallet. Okay, Patrick, do you mind? What do you mean Big with it's Froggy? Like, knowing Big, he's constantly looking for it, so you'll probably at first wonder if it is Froggy. Like, I could probably just see him just just seeing the sponge, he was like, wait a minute, you're not Froggy. Did you unlock? Yeah, I did unlock Supersonic. And I have his car. Who would win a fight, SpongeBob or Big? Big, 100%. Because SpongeBob, I believe canonically, is just the size of a sponge. Also, it's big. Which, need I remind you, according to Omega, it's an S-rank threat. So, SpongeBob has Toon Force. Big probably loses here. Yeah, but Big has Sonic Logic. We're in the franchise where you got demonic titans being resurrected and a hedgehog going Super Saiyan to beat them. I don't think him being a sponge is out of the question. Wait a minute. We got double right here. Oh, never mind. Was it something I said? What if he has powers from sponge out of water? I still think Big could probably take it.
Sounds good.
Omega also stated that he had unreasonable strength compared to his body. I feel like Big is the type of character that, like, he is so innocent and pure, but if he snaps, if he gets upset one time, he has the power to bring Earth to its knees. Who would win, Super Big or Super SpongeBob? Obviously Super Big. You know, I think maybe this boat kit might be helpful for this. How about Doodlebob versus Sonic? Again, I haven't seen the show in a while. I have seen the episode with him in it. It was just so long, I don't remember. You know, that kind of reminds me of something. Because as I said before, the channel I stuck to when it came to anything like cartoon related was Cartoon Network, Disney XD. And it made me realize, remember something. Because we were also talking about reality bending stuff. The show, regular show, I am pretty sure there were moments, because I think there was actually an uncensored and then this was a censored version of that show. And I think when they meant to show the censored version, they accidentally played the uncensored one. Because there were episodes where they actually swore. The same, I think, with Total Drama Island, too. Hopefully nothing happens, or not, and Jet gets ahead of me. But you know what? At least that's my teammate.
That was great.
SpongeBob versus Big might depend on whether or not SpongeBob coincidentally has Froggy with him. Yeah, you see, if Big sees Froggy in danger from SpongeBob, then oh no. Oh, he is about to split the sea with what he is gonna do to that sponge. Wait, I got an accolade, Boatmaster? Wait, hold on. What is this accolade? Extras, challenges. Legend. Alright. So, like, what Boatmaster, while using the charged jump mobility up gadget before intent. Oh. Yeah, I guess that boat kit does count for that. What's the last one even gotta do on this anyway? While using a yeah, I don't use perfect charge, that's probably why. And I also, in this save, have never used Warp Ring or Ring Thieves. That's fun. Patrick versus Tails. Alright. Tails is bodying. But actually, no, that can go either two ways. It can be a situation but Patrick is so dumb that he beats Tails, or Tails just simply wins because he's smarter. Honestly, I feel like logically, what Sonic needs is the Chaos Emeralds. That's my answer. You know what? Give me on Ichiban. And get me on my Lycan Extreme gear. Do you still have me as a friend? I do not know if I don't remember what your username is, and I can't really check right now. Put Ichiban the paddy wagon. He just draws the 7 Chaos Emeralds and they work. Honestly, you know what? I can oddly see Ichiban doing this for fun. I can see him just using this.
Nice.
Same fan game, so I can't really check at the moment.
Farewell.
Oh boy, Kronos Island. But yeah, as I said before, I'm definitely planning on doing streams on the festival, at least trying to finish it. Because, like, what's next? You got a Mega Man one, there's also the Pac-Man one, Knights, I, the Valentine's one. Yes, you heard me correctly, I said Valentine's and I mean it. You know, I cannot be the only one that has already multiple times hit their teammate thinking it's an opponent. Why? Of course, whenever I am in first, it has to happen. The Valentine's Festival, where Amy and Rouge are the only play. Nah, that's not what I was implying. Surely, someone else knows what festival is probably gonna happen in February. It involves to which what characters are gonna come out in February. Oh yeah, that's right. Avatar and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too. That's also a thing. In the air, I am just a torpedo. I am nothing but a torpedo. Everybody out of the way. What are you talking about? Chat, can somebody please tell them what characters are coming out on February? Omo-chan, please be useful. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. Well, that didn't really do anything, now did it? Okay, there's no way we're not winning this. Yeah. I feel like it's safe to say if your team gets... I feel like it's safe to say if your team gets over 40 points, you're most likely gonna win. Oh, I actually won 3 times. Alright. Self-help that Infinite Methless come out to the game. Well, if this game is... I'm pretty sure this game's canon. Infinite, to my knowledge, is MYA, and I think Methless is dead. Let me see here. I don't have you here, but do I have you here? Yes, I do. Alright. You got reduced to a player icon. Yep. The same with Infinite, yeah. At least he has a great theme. And my guy Chip, don't know who that is. He got reduced to a player icon. I see. Okay, this is gonna be the final race because I gotta get stuff done. You know what? I'm just gonna pick random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tails. All right.
All right, let's take off.
The final race. Maybe I can win, or is this just gonna be a curse that I do terribly every time? Oh, let me. Okay, yeah, we got that on. We have that on. Like, I remember. Once we get into this lobby, I need to switch. Ain't that fitting? Alright, we're getting off of this, and we're putting on this. Chip is from a game Sonic Unleashed. He flies around Sonic and helps him throughout this journey. Yeah, I haven't played Unleashed yet. Didn't they recently come out with like an official PC port from what I've heard? You know, here's the thing. I need a new laptop. But the funny thing about getting a laptop that's good... Chip is a god. Alright, yeah, definitely. But what I was saying was that... the funny thing about what I use my laptop for is that having specs that are made for gaming is actually really good for doing stuff like recording and streaming. So honestly, if Sonic Unleashed is actually on like Steam or something in the future, and I get a good enough laptop, I honestly might make videos on it. I just need to figure out how to put a controller on it, because I'm not touching a keyboard and mouse when it comes to that. Oh boy, we got the boost. My Switch controller, how can my Switch controller work? I mean, I got PlayStation controllers, I know those work. Oh my god, if I get a good enough laptop that can play games, maybe I can finally play Metal Gear Rising. Why? Every time I'm in first. Unleashed is probably your favorite game to see. Okay, I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. I think Unleashed had basically a situation similar to Pokemon Black and White, to which those games at first nobody liked, but nowadays considered some of the best in the series. Oh hey, speaking of Sonic Unleashed, we got the dramatic music from it here. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the wall, or maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Alright, hold on. Okay, yeah, well, now I'm not winning. Because your push just had to hit me with a bomb last minute. And you gotta hit me with an arc glove.
Better luck next time.
What did I place? I placed 5th. Alright, that's not bad. Can we at least maybe get 2nd? Thank you. Have you seen the video of Dante and Virgil having a fishing You know, I think I actually have. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna type something in the chat, and if I'm correct, and I definitely watched that video. Hold on. I don't know how you spell it. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I need to like Google this. I'm not trying to say tattoos. There we go. Okay, hold on. If I'm correct in what I'm about to type, it is correct, and I have definitely watched that video. Yep. Yeah, that was definitely something. I prefer the dance fight one. And then just the one scene where Nero just starts dancing to Undefeatable, actually. No, I think that was actually the first time I might have actually heard the song. But either way, it was a fun stream. I'm gonna end it now. I gotta get stuff done. It's also just late. It's already midnight on my end. So yeah, video coming out Sunday, tomorrow. Well, technically today. But yeah, it was fun. Thanks for being here. Wait. Okay, no, I'm not muted.